What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Scooby-Doo, man. We're here in where are we at? Grand Prairie, Texas, man. We left Sunday and went over to Monday. Bag up. Left Monday, went over to Little Rock and picked up a load at PPG, Hazmat load. And we took it to LaPorte, Texas. We went down to LaPorte, Texas. We delivered it this morning, and then we turned around and we got a terminal in LaPorte, Texas, so we went over there and we picked up a load out of there and brought it here right down the street from the terminal here in Grand Prairie. So that's where we at now, at the terminal in Grand Prairie. Man, I tell you, I guess I can't fuss. It don't make no sense in fussing, no way. Like I said, when you make videos, you got to understand that there's going to be some trolls out there. There's going to be some people out there that, I guess they do it so that you can call them out or something, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess they just like aggravating people, but it's all good. I still love you people. But anyway, before I get started, give a shout out to a good partner of mine. He passed me on Interstate 30 and right outside of Hope, Arkansas, somewhere along in there. He's driving for Side Motor Freight and everything. Man, I forgot his name. God darn it. But anyway, give a shout out to him and everything. But guys, remember one thing. Trucking is all in what you make out of it, okay? Is what you make out of it and everything. You get out what you put in it. If you come out here, you're looking for negative stuff, you're gonna find it. If you come out here with a positive mind, looking to support your family, you can do it. The freight is slow. Trucking will never get back like it used to be when I started in '86. It'll never get that way. Cost of living went high, 10 cents a mile. You know. Cost of living wasn't high like that, you know. I had a 2-bedroom apartment, gated community, and in that gated community, I think I paid $875, and I mean, it was luxury, man, luxury. So, you know, things change. I think now it's like $1,800, $1,600 or $1,800 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. So, you know, back then I was cool. You know, my sister, I wanted to go full-time on the road, so my sister took over my apartment. Her and her boyfriend, they took over the apartment, so I didn't have to give up my apartment, because they took it over and everything. All I did was, when it's time to renew, went in and signed another lease. Boom, they kept it going until they decided to. They told me in advance that, hey, we finna move and go buy us a house. I said, okay, cool. So like I said, it's all in what you make out of it. It's all in what you make out of this trucking industry. Don't come in it thinking you're gonna get rich, because you're not gonna get rich at it. And I want to ask each and every one right now, let's keep the drivers at Prime in your prayers. I've heard some bad things about what's going on over at Prime. I don't know. I'm not gonna address it because I don't know. I don't know the whole story to it. I'm just going by what a couple of drivers called me, and I talked to them. I got some partners over there, and then looking at what's on social media. So, you know, it can happen to any company out here, man. You know, but I don't know if it's because the simple fact Prime is putting inward and forward-facing cameras on the truck. I don't know. But I will say that one of their issues is the freight is slow. Freight's slow with everybody, man. It's slow over here. It's slow. It's just slow right now. If y'all, to me, it gets like that every time it gets close to the president election, man. It starts screwing up and stuff. But if the fuel ain't up, the freight is down. So that's my opinion. So somebody ain't gonna like that. I don't give a damn. But man, I tell you, boy, I'm full as a tick, man. Mama made some baked spaghetti, man. And ooh, man. Oh, boy. Y'all got to excuse your boy, too. I'm full as a tick, dog. You can look at my eyes and tell I'm full as a tick, ready to go to bed. Your boy Scoob ready to put it to bed, man. But I just wanted to make this video today. Let me talk to a guy, man. I run across the guy at the truck stop in LaPorte, and it can happen to you what happened to him. He was on the phone. He'd been sitting there a day, so he decided to tell the dispatch that, hey, he need a load going to the house because he done. Well, dispatch told him he could take his stuff out the truck right there. I'm like, man, I just shook my head, man. So he's around trying to, get some money, trying to get some money to get himself home and stuff. But like I said, I helped him out some as best I could, and some more drivers. So he should be doing pretty good and everything. Which I hope that he's serious and it wasn't a game. He wasn't just crying wolf. I don't know. But let me address that right quick. Guys, ladies, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Puerto Rican, Japanese, Indian, wherever you're from, race is not a factor here. It's using this up here. You got to use your head, guys, ladies. If you're going to quit, you don't like what's going on at a company, don't quit. Deal with it. If you done dealt with it already, just deal with it till you get home, man. Deal with it till they get you home. And while you're out here on the road trying to get home or getting ready to start and head that way, they're working you that way, start putting in your applications then. Never quit a company out here on the road unless, like I told you in all my videos, make darn sure you've got a credit card. Get you a credit card to where it's like, if you want to quit or the company want to terminate you, hey, all I need the company to do for me is one thing. And if they don't want to do that, I'm still good. Give me a ride to the airport or wherever I can pick, to the nearest place I can pick up a rental car. It ain't got to be no big fancy car, no SUV, just a little old car. Ain't nobody in there but you. Load the back seat, load the front seat, load the trunk, take your tail home. It's going to cost a little more because they made some changes now. At first, you can rent a car one way. Don't care where you took it to. But what happened, I guess it got the cars out of system, and more cars was over here in Kentucky and wasn't that many in Tennessee, but they was renting them from Tennessee going to Kentucky, or renting them from Tennessee going to Chicago, Indianapolis, and they was taking cars up there, but wasn't no cars coming back to Memphis. So it threw the rental cars out of whack. So now they say, okay, we're going to charge them for that. And that's what they started doing. They started charging you a little extra to leave a car somewhere, unless you leave it in the state that you rented it from. So if you rent a car in Tennessee and you're going to work at a company in Tennessee, you're good. One-way rental, $110, $120 for a little economy size car. Sometimes it could be $60 or $80, Depends on how long you're going to keep it when you get there and everything. But I like to keep it to get myself through orientation. So if orientation is 3 days, or 4 days, I keep that rental car for 3 or 4 days. Even though they got a shuttle taking you back and forth, I keep the rental car for that 4th day, and then I drop it off. So that's me. So you don't have to do that. That's just me, because that gives me transportation to go where I want to go while I'm there. I might got a partner of mine or something, or got a family member or something I want to go see. Boom, I can head that way. But like I got a partner of mine in Atlanta. He stay in Douglasville. So if I was going to work at a company in Atlanta, I hold on to the car for 4 days, however long the orientation is. And then I drive to Douglasville later when I get out of orientation, hang out with him and his wife, and turn around and come on back to the hotel. That's just the advantage of it. But guys, ladies, if you're going to quit a company, get back home first, unless you got a credit card. If you took all you can take, you got a credit card in your pocket, you can rent you a car, go for it. But if you don't have a credit card, or you don't have nobody that you can call and they rent you a car, which now, if somebody call and rent a car, you got to have a credit card too or something, or you got to have show your driver's license. So a lot of time they kind of skeptical about that there, so you have to watch it. But the main thing is, people, don't quit a place or a company if you don't have to. Work it, stick it out until they get you back home. When they get you back home, hey, clean the truck out. They call you, say, hey, we got a load for you. No, you ain't got no load for me. Why not? We gonna get you. No, I'm taking off for the rest of this week, man. Well, we can't. Okay, that's cool. Go clean your truck out. Be done. Now, am I telling you to quit a company? No, I'm not. No, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you the professional way to do it is hang out, stick with it until they get you home. When they get you home, boom, clean the truck out, going on about your business. You ain't got to worry about trying to pack up nothing. You right there in your hometown, load up your car, load up your personal pickup truck, get your tail off their property and go on about your business, man. You know, but when you get out here, now what they're doing is they got these trucks programmed with these computers on them, and they can kill that truck right there. And if they kill it, you can't start it. What you gonna do? You're at the mercy of them. Or they could, the first thing they used to do back when I first started, and you tell them you're not gonna take a run, one, and a lot of the older drivers can agree with me, first thing they do is they lay you over for about 2 or 3 days. If it's on a weekend, if you do it on a Wednesday or Thursday, you're gonna lay over Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday they'll come in and say, okay, he should be ready to ride because he ain't made no money. You don't get layover pay. Why? Because you denied that load. You refused to take that load. So that knocks out your layover pay for the whole weekend. You see what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Deal with it. Stick it out. Suck it up. Hey, you done dealt with it this long? Just get out there and do what you got to do. Get home, clean the truck out, and go on about your business. But that is the key right there. Never tell a company, because like I said, number one, they used to cut your fuel card off. So when they found out that wasn't working because drivers was thinking like me, okay, I got y'all. I got y'all now. Next thing I do, I go fill up my tanks. Before I get that load off of me, I fill my tanks up. I fill them up, man. And when I fill them up, that joke is right at the rim, buddy. So that way, you cut my fuel card off. Okay. Now you think I'm sitting there. You come back in the morning. I'm sitting back in Memphis. You can fill up and you can head back to Memphis. But if you can get to a customer where you see drop trailers, drop that trailer there. Bobtail home. Because then they come back and say, hey, you made us miss, you caused us to miss a load because you took the trailer with you. You didn't leave the trailer. You should have called it. We would have told you where to drop the trailer. Hey, this customer is a place we got drop trailers. Make sure you snap a picture. Those are just things you have to do to cover yourself out here, y'all. But the professional way to do it is just deal with it, ride that train, ride that storm until you get home. But tell them right then, hey, I'm ready. I need to get to the house. As soon as y'all don't get me to the house, man, I got some stuff I need to do. I need to get to the house. And when they get you home, hey, call it quits. Call it quits, man. But be professional about it. Don't abandon nobody's truck out here at a truck stop. I don't care how pissed they get you, how mad they get you. That's abandonment can hurt you. Now, some companies now have gotten to the point they need drivers, so they'll say, okay, explain to me why you abandoned this company's truck. Well, I told them I need to get home. Boom, boom. And some of them okay with it, some of them not. But to keep that abandonment off your record, be professional about it. Take the truck back to them and call it quits. I can't stress that enough, calling it quits. But do not, I repeat, do not abandon a company vehicle somewhere at a truck stop. That can come back and hurt you. Now on these leases, make sure if you're going to do a lease, make darn sure it is a walk-away lease. Because if it's not a walk-away lease, boom, they're going to hit you for that. Whatever it costs to terminate your lease, which is a company charging $10,000 no matter what. If you terminate that lease, it's $10,000. You got to pay that. So that's $10,000 plus whatever it took to go recover that truck. So you know they're going to charge you to the max on whatever the fuel is. Fuel could be $2. They're going to say it was $3. They're going to jack it up on you now. They're going to jack it up on you. So you think you're going to pay $2 a gallon? No, you're going to pay $3 a gallon. Or if it's $3, you're going to pay $4 a gallon. So that's how the companies are out here and everything. But it's trucking, y'all. The trucking industry has changed. It isn't the same like it used to be back in the 80s when I got in it in 86. Hey, it done made a 360, y'all. It has made a 360. and everything. Drivers don't care about each other no more. Companies don't care about the drivers and everything. I had read a comment. One of the drivers was saying something, man. Some of them comments, man, I read. Some of them I ignore, man. But anyway, like I say, I hope and pray that the guy that was down in LaPorte at the truck stop, fella who watched my videos, I hope and pray that you was honest with me, because there's an old saying that my grandmother used to say, karma is a bee, and what goes around comes around. So if you was making that story, if you made that story up to get these drivers along with myself to help you, you know you're going to have the answer to that, okay? So my prayers go with you on that and everything. But like I said, other than that, y'all, this is your boy Scoob. As I said, we're here at the Dallas yard and everything. And we're going to, got quite a few trucks in there too. I think me and the guy next to me over here, he loaded where I did. He got that 1805 corrosive on his trailer, so he loaded down there in LaPorte too where I did, and we delivering 3 miles down the road here. It ain't even 3 miles, probably about a mile down the road. Better yet, excuse me, look at, see what I'm saying, hold on. See that tall building sticking up down there? Is on the other side of that building. So that ain't a good 3 miles. It might take a mile just to get from here out the lot, because you got to go all the way around the door and building to get out. But everything, all our terminals are one-way directions. One-way direction if you're coming in from the front. But like I said, other than that, y'all, this is the 3rd hazmat in 30 days. Yeah, 3rd hazmat in 30 days. Do you get paid extra for pulling a hazmat? Nope. By having a license, carrying the endorsement, you get 60 cents a mile if you got the endorsement. But if you don't have the endorsement, you only get 55 cents a mile. So that's the only thing different. I know some companies, they pay a mileage pay if you got a hazmat, but you also get like $100 for pulling a hazmat load. It might be where they give you 100, but it's 50 if you pick it up, and it's 50 if you deliver it. But if you pick it up and somebody else deliver it, you get 50, they get 50. But if you do the whole deal, you get the full $100 and stuff. Like I said, man, other than that, y'all, your boy Scoob gonna get back here and lay it down. I gotta be down there by 8 in the morning, so I ain't worried about it. It's 8 to, I think it's 8 to 1700. Let's see. Yeah, 8 to 1500. So the biggest of it is out of there. So we done drove it up here. So we done got the biggest out of it. So now we got, and then it was 278 plus 10, 288, and that's the total miles on it. But it pays $450. 450 miles. They're going to pay you for $450 because you picked it up at the shipper, and I'm delivering it to the receiver. So it pays $450. So that's pretty good and everything. So because it would have to be under, if it's under 150, they pay you $350. But if it's over that 150, then they pay you, and it's not over 450, then you get paid $450. 450 miles. So that's one of the good little perks around here that you get and everything. And like local, there's $100 for local runs where you pick up, and like if I dropped it here at the yard, they will pay somebody $50 or $100 to go from here right down the street and deliver it. So that's the way it works. But like I said, each and every one, be careful, be safe out here. Continue to respect your fellow drivers. Like I said, if you're gonna quit, stick it out till they get you home. When they get you home, then clean your truck out and say the hell with it and everything. That's the professional way to do it. Never abandon the truck out here, because I promise you, if you abandon it, it will come back and bite you in the long run. And that's something that you do not want out here, okay? You do not want that out here. But like I said, other than that, y'all guys and ladies, be careful, be safe, keep the good Lord with you in everything you do and say, and continue to keep Scooby-Doo and my wife in your prayers. We'll do the same for each and every one of you all. We love you. We thank God for you. And we'll be back tomorrow. But to my partner over at side, man, send me that information and stuff. and everything, the email, or email me and everything, and I send you my cell number and stuff. I email you my cell number back. But this your boy Scoob. Y'all be careful. We'll talk to you then. Scooby-Doo.